Welcome back to Bloom with Tina and Kelsey. Today's episode is about the importance of going on retreats. When you take time to put yourself with people who you feel aligned with, they can help you get to your next season or help you grow in your next season. Sometimes people can feel stuck or even get a God wink that they should be doing something different. Retreats can be a great way to take a break from your busy routine and reset yourself. They allow you to step away from your daily life and focus on you, your goals, and your happiness. Listen to today's episode where you will get information on Kelsey and I's Bloom Retreat, where you can set the date and sign up on our waiting list. As always, click follow, give us a 5-star rating, and share this episode with your friends. Grab those headphones, your walking shoes, and let's get ready to bloom. This is a conversation you do not want to miss. Welcome back to Bloom with Tina and Kelsey.
Good morning, Tina.
Good morning. Oh, goodness sakes. It is fall.
I love fall.
I know, it's my favorite time. September, October is the best, but the leaves, they're still green. There's like minimal red in Ohio anyway. And
I've noticed some.
Just a little bit.
You just gotta get out.
Just a little bit. Yeah.
It's getting there. It is. I feel like fall's starting later than normal, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll last longer than normal.
Yep.
We'll see. But today you had mentioned retreats and taking time, the importance of taking time to put yourself with people who are going to help you get to your next season, since we're talking about seasons.
Yeah.
Right? Or help not get to your next season, but help you through your next season or in your next season or grow in your next season or whatever the next season is.
Right.
But I think, go ahead, sorry.
Because some people feel stuck. You know, they feel like they're just spinning the wheel if they're the mouse on the hamster wheel, or, sometimes they have that feeling, that possible God wink, that they should be doing something else, but they don't know what they should be doing. They know that they want to grow possibly and just do something different. Don't you think?
Yeah. So the first time I went on a retreat was 2022, I think. And I think I've shared, like, 2019 was when I actually started caring about my health.
Okay.
Right? Like, I had this health scare that led me to, you need to stop eating crap.
Yes.
And you need to stop drinking caffeine all day long.
Yes.
And you need to take care of yourself because it matters. And so that's when I really started taking care of myself. But it was all like by myself or maybe with a Facebook community. After COVID is when I found a yoga studio. And shortly thereafter then went on this retreat with them. And I think it's just like I was ready. For me, it was steps, right? Like, you need to take care of yourself, that realization and epiphany, and then trying to find the people that were like also trying to do that.
Yeah. So you went on a health retreat.
It was kind of like, it was a yoga retreat. So it was just a restful weekend with some hiking and journaling and yoga and meditation. It was very much like a weekend reset, which I needed. And let me back up. Before that, I had gone on a weekend called Emmaus. Have I talked to you about this before? Emmaus, which is also a retreat at a church.
Oh, okay.
So they call it an Emmaus walk, but it's a retreat in a church. You don't actually walk. But that was a huge reset weekend for me. That was probably the first one where I was like, oh yeah, I needed that. Like, I didn't even know I needed that, but I needed that.
Yeah.
The second time at the yoga retreat, I feel like was more intentional. Like, I knew I needed this because I had done it once before and I knew I needed this again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that first one was in February of 2019.
Oh, wow.
Right before I decided, yep, you gotta take care of yourself. So maybe that was the instigator.
That was
like a huge part of it anyway.
Yes, that was
I
the
think
wake-up call.
It really was.
Yeah, that was the wake-up call. Like, it is important to take care of ourselves, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you're allowed and your family will survive if you step away for a weekend.
Yeah.
That realization.
Yeah.
So at Emmaus, you can't have your phone.
Oh.
There's no phones. There's none of that. No communication. Like your spouse or somebody can have a phone number for one of the directors for like if there's an
Emergencies and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. But stepping away from your phone for a weekend was so good.
I bet.
Highly recommend. 10 out of 10.
I bet.
We should do that more often.
Yeah. Well, there's some times when like Jeff will get home from work and I wouldn't even be on my phone yet or whatever, you know?
Yeah, but for a whole week.
Rare. It's rare.
Yeah.
But for a whole
To
weekend,
be able to
yeah,
get away
that's a
for a
lot.
whole weekend.
Yeah,
and
that's a
not
lot.
Look at a screen or
Yeah.
scroll or
Yeah, that's a lot.
yeah. It was nice though. It
Mm-hmm.
was good.
Yeah.
What got you into retreats? Because I know that's a thing that's been important for you too.
I think it was just when I started Plexus and got to meet different women and with, doing more of a network marketing role, there's so much more involved, like leadership and organization and just different responsibilities that are out there that you just get to meet other people and I believe it was through that where I met leaders of the company and people who are like higher up in the company that do different retreats and stuff.
Gotcha.
So that's how I sort of started.
So does that feel like a retreat? Because to me, that sounds a lot like a conference.
Well, the whole Plexus thing was conference.
Okay.
But yet I met people
Who were hosting.
and then it's like and it was Brooke Hemingway that had her retreat and you see a lot about it on Facebook and you see the pictures and it's like, I want to get into that room or I should go there. It looks fun, because you have that FOMO, and it's like, I want to be in that, it's like, I want to be in that room. So I went to one of her very, very first retreats and that was in Dallas. And that's where I met Jessica. That's where Jessica Phillips, who was just on our podcast.
Yeah.
And soon to be on our podcast, Angelina Rivera. And we had Phyllis Anderson on the podcast. Mm-hmm. So you just meet all these different women who you just feel so aligned with, And just like Jessica was saying on the podcast, the first time she went, she's like, oh, maybe I don't belong here or whatever. But it's like you start meeting women and then they are just so supportive and they're interested in you and you become friends with them and then you become friends with their friends and you just become one big circle. And it's like it's like a room full of women that we all want to achieve higher. ec- we want to go further, and we want to um build ourselves up. We want to do good for others. It's that whole camaraderie, and it's just very empowering,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And then, from there, it's not everybody has the same background. It's not like Brooke Hemingway's retreats. It's not a plexus event. It's not just plexus, you know, people. It's people that have other businesses, other people that are trying to, um, grow and do other things.
Yeah.
But we just encourage each other. We just, it's just a great group.
Yeah. And so this is very different what you're talking about from the retreats. When I think of a retreat, what I think of. This is more, almost feels more something in between a retreat and a conference.
Sort of.
Because when I think of the word retreat, like just what the word retreat means, it's like calm, relaxing. And you're talking about like, go, get them. And it just feels like a very different energy. Not get them, but like go,
Well, that's why
grow.
yes,
Like it's
yes.
all growth. But,
Yes, it is a growth.
but when I think of retreat, okay, so let's go back to.
And that's why I said, let's talk about retreats today. Or let's talk about, that's what I wanted to talk about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there are, and that's what we talked just a dinky bit before we started. There are different retreats out there.
Yeah.
So many different
Well,
kinds of retreats.
When I think of the word retreat, so let's use our analogy of bloom, right? So like you plant the seeds,
Yeah.
you water the seeds, then the seeds start to peek out of the ground and then they start to bloom. What you're describing, the event you're describing, feels like the bloom part. And when I think
Yes.
of the word retreat, it's like the planting the seeds part and the watering the ground part and
Well,
fertilizing. You know what I mean?
it all depends where the person is
Yeah.
at that state.
Yeah.
Because when I went to my first retreat with Brooke, called Align, I wasn't even planted yet. I was
yeah.
still working in that full-time position in that job. And that's when I saw the light, like there is something else out there for me, and that I can grow, and there's something out there for me, you know,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So I wasn't even planted yet at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
But I love that analogy of that tree.
Yeah.
Or a flower.
Or flower. Whatever
Yes.
you're planting.
Yes. I love
It
that.
can be a big redwood or it can be a little dandelion. It's fine.
But yeah, it is. It all probably depends where people are in the process of growth. And even the other people in the room have that positive energy for you to continue to grow. Yeah, that's the kind of retreats that I've been on. They're motivational retreats. They're empowering retreats.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I've also hosted my
Yeah.
own. I called it Soulful Serenity, a day of
Health and wellness.
yes, a day of health and wellness.
Yeah.
Soulful Serenity. And you were there. You helped me with it.
It was much more of the relaxing, take some time for yourself type of retreat.
Yes. Yeah.
And I think for me, when I think of the retreats I've been on, that's what's been powerful, is the reminder that it's okay to take time to rest. Not just okay, necessary.
Yes.
Necessary.
Yes.
to take time to rest, and you don't have to be go, go, go all the time, and that you actually can grow and evolve in better alignment if you do take the time to rest and
Yes.
quote retreat,
Yes.
right? And reset for yourself. And I was talking to Courtney Wolf was on our podcast a few weeks ago about this, and just about, I think she maybe even mentioned it on the podcast about, being able to have that reset. It's just so important. And fall is one of my favorite times to do that. I love doing a fall retreat and a spring retreat just because those are like the big shifting seasons of the year, right? Like winter, you're in the thick of it, and summer, you're in the thick of it. But like spring and fall is the transition times.
Yeah.
And so for me, that's like the perfect time to take a weekend retreat to actually reset and give yourself some space to figure out what the next season, like where that next season is heading.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to have a retreat in September or October of next year.
yeah, that was good. Like the one you
Yeah.
did last year, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sorry,
This year was a little
I'm
busy.
sorry, everybody. I could not have it this year. My son did get married. Him and Faith got married September 27th.
Yeah, so you
And then Jessica is back in the USA, and she's in Bloomington. So
permanently.
yes,
Visiting this time.
that's right. So she's back in Bloomington. But back to the retreats because
So coming in next year.
yes, and you and I are going to be planning a retreat
In the spring.
in the spring.
2026. So that's coming up soon. Details coming soon.
Details coming very soon because after this episode, we are going to be looking at our calendars and finding out exactly, we're going to pick the date.
Yeah.
And we are going to set the date. Winter is approaching quickly, and we're about to take a deep dive into the holiday season.
Tina, did you know the American Psychological Association did a survey in 2023 and 41% of people reported elevated stress during the holidays?
Kelsey, I'm kind of in the middle of something here.
I know, but listen, only 41%? It has to be higher. Any mom knows it's higher than that, right?
I mean, yeah, moms definitely tend to have more stress during the holidays. We put all that pressure on ourselves to make sure everything is perfect.
That's not just the holidays. I do that all the time. It's a 24/7 never-ending merry-go-round over here.
Have you ever thought about stepping off that merry-go-round?
Who would manage the circus?
Kelsey, you need to get off the merry-go-round. You need to take a break.
But how?
Listen, sign up for the wait list for our first ever Bloom Spring Retreat. It's happening March 13th through the 15th. So you have plenty of time to figure out the details of who's going to manage your circus. I mean, take care of all the stuff while you're gone. You need a break. I promise you're going to come back more refreshed with more energy for yourself and for your kids. It's going to be the perfect reset. Click the link in the show notes. It puts you on the wait list, so you'll be the first to get all the details and have the opportunity to register before everything goes public.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Thanks, Tina. If you know you're ready for a reset for a weekend of fun and relaxation in Hocking Hills with Tina and me and a whole group of women who are ready to claim their weekend away, make sure you join that wait list. The link is in the show notes, but reach out if you have any questions. We can't wait for you to join us.
Bye.
Yeah.
So, what kind of a retreat are we thinking? Is it going to be that type of relaxation retreat, or what do you we can start envisioning our retreat
Right now?
Yeah. No, I don't.
Tina's smile.
I know.
She's already got an image in her head. I see it.
I just love. What? Back to what you said. It got me thinking. Just at church this past summer, we had different different events, I believe, on Wednesday evenings when we got together, and like the one night was a labyrinth. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And which was really cool. And then another evening, it was all about just centering yourself, getting calm, relaxed, and, taking time to just journal and, or draw, or, just basically slowing down.
Yeah.
And I guess it's amazing that how many of my friends, don't take the time to journal or meditate and have never done that before.
So had you done that before you stopped working? Had you started journaling or meditating or any of that stuff before?
I definitely have slowed down and meditated and read and actually read the Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah. And study.
All things you were not doing before. Is that what
Before
I'm saying?
before I was, yes.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
It's so hard to do it when you're working a typical job.
I know. And I'm sure that's why I didn't do it before I retired also.
Which is
Because
why
you
the
don't have
weekend
time.
retreats are so helpful for people, especially for people working when you can't get it in daily consistently.
Yeah.
Being able to actually step away for a weekend
Yeah.
is huge. I think that's where I started. Like that was the only time I could get that. And then eventually I was able to start working it more into like daily routines.
Yeah. The feeling that you have when you come home from a retreat and how refreshed you are, how renewed you are, it's like you have a whole new spirit within you,
Yeah.
don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you call your husband and say, I'm just a warning, honey. I'm a new person. I'm a new person. I tell my kids, I'm a new person.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
was a completely different mom when I came back from that Emmaus walk that I did.
Yeah.
I don't know, something definitely shifted in me that I recognized how much I had just been go, 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 stress, stress, stress,
Yeah.
and that I needed to slow down.
Yeah.
I had 2 little kids at the time. I was pregnant on that walk. So it was February and Milo was born in April. I was very pregnant.
Oh my gosh. 7 months pregnant.
I was very pregnant.
Yeah.
And uh and I had 2 little ones at home. Milo's my youngest, right? So
Yeah.
I don't know. I came back and I was just like so much calmer moving forward,
Right.
which was so important, especially for my youngest at the time.
Yep. I know exactly who I want to invite to this retreat. It's my niece Chelsea. She's the mama of 4 little boys,
Yeah.
and the oldest is in first grade. Yeah, first grade, and then she has like a 2-month-old.
Yeah.
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 So
It's
I
hard
want
to
to
get
invite
away.
Chelsea. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
When they're that little.
yeah, but it's those types of retreats, the relaxing ones with the like what I had the yoga, meditation, journaling, the walk to the prairie garden, the sound bath. And I just am envisioning someone cooking the healthy meals with no sugar, no sugar and all healthy veggies and a big spread like that, a big charcuterie on the table. Oh,
But I think regardless of if you're slowing down and connecting with nature or if you're in the city with a bunch of other women who are growing and building businesses and whatever,
yeah,
I think the commonality is that you've separated yourself from your day-to-day life for long enough and we talk a lot about like, are you taking time to sit and really just be and figure out, like, listen, right, to what's next, to what's
Yes.
talking next? Are you
Yes.
taking the time to separate from your day-to-day life to be able to do that? And I think getting away for a whole weekend just gives you more space than you're ever going to have to be able to really, like, I personally love it when it's in nature, particularly. It's just be and listen to get yourself back in alignment
I do too.
instead of just go, 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 go,
I
go.
do too.
Because that's how our life is. It's go, 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 go.
I do too.
Yeah.
And then there's also couples retreats.
I've never done a couples retreat. That sounds fun, but then you need a babysitter.
There's couples retreats. Well, think about it though. You and Jonathan may need time away.
Yeah.
For you to grow closer together. And I bet you at the same time, it would be nice for the kids to have you away to love and respect you more, right?
Let's go with that.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Let's go with that.
Yeah,
There is one that I was looking at actually.
a couples retreat.
It's not necessarily a couples retreat, but I saw there's men and women, and I was like, it would be super fun to do with Jonathan.
Yeah,
It's an art and culture retreat.
that's different.
Yeah. So it's in Mexico, and
Oh,
it's an
wow.
art and culture retreat.
Oh, wow. Well, I have a friend, Erin Reniger, who I saw is going to be hosting a couples retreat. And I don't know the details. I haven't really looked at it, but I know that that's something that she's planning now too. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Well, and I told you
Yeah.
about the fun adult summer camp.
Yes.
Which is
Oh, yeah.
kind of like a
Yes.
retreat. I mean, it's not as probably like quiet, give yourself space to think.
Yeah. Explain that to our listeners.
So I've seen it kind of on the internet here and there, but then somebody else was looking at office space in the L where I work, and she works for, I don't even know which camp it is, but a camp somewhere on the East Coast, summer camp. And they do a lot of kids camps over there.
Yeah.
But she said they also have some adult summer camps for a week or whatever. And you get to do summer camp as an adult. Like, how fun is that? So
Like canoeing and hiking.
yeah, zip lining and
Oh my gosh. And
I don't know.
climbing the totem pole.
I wonder if they do capture the flag. That could be fun. But
And
it's like
But she
with a
lives
bunch of other adults.
but she lives in Ohio and the camp is on the East Coast.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm guessing she's there for the summer. I mean, the camps are in the summer.
Okay. We gotta find out about that.
I know.
No, that would be
That would
that
be
would be
fun.
that would be so cool.
That would be fun.
Yeah. We have a lot of planning to do,
Oh
Kelsey.
my goodness. Yeah. So, moral of this story is take some time for yourself.
Yeah.
Take some time to get away. I do know there are some people out there who like to take like a solo vacation to do it. But if you're looking to like surround yourself with people, there are so many retreats out there.
Yeah.
Um,
Yep. And stay tuned. We are going to be hosting one ourselves.
Yeah.
And
as of this recording, I think there's one more spot at the one that I am presenting at in December. So Courtney Wolf is hosting one in December and has asked me to come do my mindful money workshop at the retreat. And I think there's one spot left for that coming up.
okay.
So
And
by the time this airs, it could be taken. But as of now, as of today, there's still one, I think.
so we'll put that information
Yeah.
in our notes.
Yeah.
And
follow our page to make sure you don't miss the announcement of when our retreat is happening in the spring.
Yep.
So.
And follow us on Bloom with Tina and Kelsey on Facebook.
Yep. And Instagram.
So
Awesome.
well, see you next week.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Bloom with Tina and Kelsey. Your support truly means the world to us, and we're so grateful to have you as part of our blossoming community.
We hope you enjoyed this week's conversation and found inspiration in our discussions. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. And if you love what you hear, please consider leaving us a review. Your feedback helps us grow and reach more listeners like you.
Join us next week for another exciting episode filled with insights, laughter, and growth. We can't wait to share it with you.
Keep glowing and see you soon.